A favorite holiday tradition, the Durango train's Polar Express will still chug up to the North Pole this season, although you can expect changes to accommodate health precautions as the coronavirus pandemic continues. You're watching the Local News Network, brought to you by Target Rental in Durango and True West Auto in Cortez. I'm Wendy Settle. The popular Polar Express, a specialty train that runs throughout the holiday season, will chug along to the North Pole as planned, although the program will be changed to provide for social distancing and other COVID precautions. The holiday trains will run at 50% capacity beginning Friday, November 20th, with most of the activities and theatrical productions staged at the former Palace Restaurant and the depot. The train has successfully operated limited service with health precautions in place since June 23rd, when it began its 2-hour round-trip excursions from Rockwood to the Cascade Y.
What was interesting is, in surveying folks and finding out what people wanted to do, we found that there was a vast majority of people that still wanted to go to Silverton. However, we also found that there was a large amount of people that really appreciated the unique experience that we were able to offer, and I think that in the future, we'll see that be a part of our offering.
With the success of its socially distanced summer trips to Cascade, train officials believe they can offer a similarly safe experience for the holidays. Relevance Productions, the train's sister company that produces staged productions of the Polar Express in communities nationwide, has joined this year's Polar Express production in Durango to create sets, write scripts, and provide choreography. Guests will arrive and check in at a holiday wonderland staged at the former Palace Restaurant, where they will be screened for COVID symptoms and then be entertained with an outdoor theatrical performance near the depot. Production manager Alicia Stevens said the train ride begins with a 35-minute journey through a winter wonderland bound for the North Pole. Upon arriving at the North Pole, set at the rail yard and museum, guests will be guided down a decorated route where they'll see 2 of Santa's real reindeer, many elves, and eventually cheery old St. Nick himself, where guests can take socially distanced photos. The train ride itself will include games and other activities.
I know that Durango has a really strong attachment to Polar Express, and my goal this year was to maintain that love for Polar and revamp it and give everybody something to look forward to this year, because Polar is so important to the holiday season, especially for the community and all of our community members and those who join us year after year. So I tried to keep every aspect of the show and just replace it into a different moment in time. So everything's still there, the cookies, the hot cocoa, the bells, all those things still exist in the world. They just come at a different time. So I feel really excited for people to see it and to cherish it and love it like they have in the past.
As it did this summer, the train will expect all passengers to wear masks and to practice social distancing, both at the depot and on the train.
We appreciate that everyone is coming to join us on the train rides this summer, and of course with the Polar Express. And what we just ask in return is that people carefully read the policies we put in place to keep everyone as safe as possible for COVID, with wearing the mask and being very respectful of everyone around them and appreciating the environment that they're in. And if they'll work with us together, we can make this work.
For schedules and ticket information, visit durangotrain.com. Thanks for watching this edition of the Local News Network. Download our news from your favorite podcast app to listen anytime, anywhere. I'm Wendy Settle.